So these are the CDs that I bought recently. And I bought a lot of CDs because, hey, I always kind of, I was always around CDs when I was a little kid. So I always buy them. But I bought one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. I've been meaning to buy this one because this one has a special place in my heart because it's such a great album. Oh my gosh, the storytelling is amazing, and that Mary J. Blige feature on "Can't Knock the Hustle" is amazing, and also Brooklyn's Finest with Biggie Smalls. Oh my gosh, they both murder the track, and such a great album. It's such an underrated album, I feel like, too. It doesn't really get that much props that it deserves. And I think it's Jay-Z's best album. It's his best album. And I know Blueprint and the Black Album are great albums, too. Those albums are great, too. But just this album, I don't know. He was on a different level when he made this. This is, a fantastic album. And I love Dead Presidents. That song, oh my gosh. Such a great song. And every song on this is amazing. There's not one bad song on here. I listen to every song a lot, and it never gets now old. The other album that I bought this year, I just got into these guys this year, and I always knew much about them. I knew that they were this dance EPM group, but I never really checked out their music until one day, I listened to a bunch of their albums, and I was impressed by them. And it's Daft Punk, Random Access Memories. Really great record, really great album. I love Discovery also, but I would get that next time, I guess. I don't know. I love that album too. But he works with Nile Rodgers, Pharrell Williams, the lead singer of The Strokes, and Paul Williams. And man, that's a lot of artists that are super different, from different genres, together on an album. And this is a fantastic album. I love when it ends with a plane crashing. Man, I was blown away when I first heard this. This is a great record. And I love Lose Yourself to Dance. I love Instant Crush. And I love, obviously, Get Lucky. Come on. That song is such a feel-good vibe song. How do you not Get Lucky? That was being played a lot when it first came out. I remember. So this next album, I just got into this artist this year too. I've been listening to a bunch of new artists this year. They're not new, recent, they're up and coming. But I mean, artists new to me that I never really checked out their music before, but I heard about them. And this is the other artist I checked out recently, and his name is D'Angelo. He's a very famous artist back in the 90s during the R&B music. And, I'm a huge Erykah Badu fan, and I love a bunch of R&B. But I was wait, how do I love R&B, but I don't listen to D'Angelo? So I listened to this album, and it's great. His second album, Voodoo, is also really good. I recommend that you should check that out. But this album just has the classics on here, Lady, Brown Sugar, and a personal favorite that I like a lot is When We Get By. And his singing on this is crazy. It's awesome. I love this album. And yeah, I'm glad I picked this up. You know what I'm saying? Now this next album, come on. We all love her music. She's amazing. And it's Erykah Badu's New Amerykah, Return of the Ankh. I don't know what that says, but great album. You have production from Madlib and J Dilla. Great producers. Rest in peace to Dilla. And man, that last song, Out of My Mind. No, I think it's Out My Mind, Just in Time. Oh my gosh, that album is amazing. Not album, I mean song. It's amazing. But the album is amazing as well. And a personal favorite of mine that I really love is that song with Madlib that produced. And that sample that Madlib used is so amazing. I just love it. Such a great record. But yeah, I also love albums like Mama's Gun and Baduism, but this one I always listen to. It's such a great record. And also, I love the song Window Seat. Man, she is the GOAT. Like, she's amazing. Um, Now this group I listen to all the time. They're my favorite hip hop group of all time, and they're just so good. I can't get enough of their music, and it was actually my first time hearing this album. As also, I listened to all their other albums, but I never heard this album. So I listened to it, and it was OutKast's Southernplayalisticadillamuzik. Now this record is very fascinating because this is when they first started off in the hip hop game, and you have like songs like bangers like Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music, and you have songs like Players Ball, and you have songs like Funky Ride and Get Up and Get Out. Man, such a great record. And I have a lot of their albums, OutKast, because I'm a huge fan of their music, and I think they are one of the greatest hip hop groups or musical groups ever. Like, but they're crazy good, man. Like, so great. This next album, Anderson Paak. You know what I'm saying? This is a great record that came out a year ago. I'm kind of mad because when it got shipped, it wasn't very protected that well, and it got cracked. So that kind of got me angry, and you should have saw it. Like, when I took it out, it was like shattered. Like, literally, it was shattered. I was like kind of really mad. So I replaced it with like another CD case. But this album, great album, one of my favorite albums that came out last year. Definitely recommend this. I know it's not like his Oxnard album where he rapped more. It's more like his singing, but he has such a great voice and great rapping also. So I don't really mind if he does whatever. He's great at whatever he does. And that Andre 3000 verse on Come Home. Oh my gosh. This is why Andre is amazing. Like, he never has a bad verse. I don't know how he does it. Now, Kanye West's Graduation. Now, I already had this CD, but mine got destroyed, and also the poster too that comes with it. But this has always been like a personal favorite of mine of Kanye's. But personal favorite of mine that I really love by Kanye is College Dropout. College Dropout is my favorite Kanye West album, and I still listen to it. And I had a lot of good memories to that album, so of course it's my favorite. But this one I love a lot. I love that he went to dance, hip hop, pop music. Really great. And you have songs like Flashing Lights. Whatever. Now, J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only. I'm not a huge J. Cole fan. I like a couple of his albums, and I think the guy's super talented. I know he gets a lot of hate, but it's his fan base that's pretty crazy. But he's a great artist. Like, these albums show how great of an artist he is, personally. And I know Folding Clothes, I know everyone doesn't like that song, but it's not that bad. It's not like super cringy where I had to turn the album off. But this is a really good album. Like, the storytelling at the end of For Your Eyes Only is amazing and powerful. And we got a couple more CDs. I need to wrap this up. We got 2014 Forest Hill Drives. I know. I don't know if you could see it. I gotta get some light in here. Yeah, I can't really see it. There you go. See if you can see it. Yep, you can see better. Great album. It's my favorite J. Cole album. Love it. A bunch of bangers on there like Tales of a Two City and Fire Squad, and personally my favorite, GOMD. That song goes hard. Awesome song. And Travis Scott's Birds in the Trap. Amazing album. Love it. I love the song on there with Andre 3000 called The Ends. Andre kills it. I love this album personally. And I know it's not his best album. He made better albums than this, but I think it's a good album. I think it's a good album to throw on. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just want to vibe to it. And Goosebumps, Kendrick Lamar kills it. Kendrick Lamar's the GOAT, so I'm not surprised that he'll go hard on a good song like that. And then Mary J. Blige, My Life. You know, this album, I've been listening to it since I was 12. Great record. And her songwriting and singing on this is amazing. And I still love the album till this day. And it's great. So yeah, that's all the music I bought recently. And yeah, so next time, in a couple months, I guess, I'll show you my next music collection. Thank you for watching and subscribe. So yeah, see ya. I'm out. Bye.